Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another Armaf. Big surprise. And what I'm going to go over today is from the House of Armaf, and it's... Sorry about that, the cap decided to jump right off. So from the House of Armaf, it's Club de Nuit Precieux 1. And it obviously is pretty reminiscent of the Club de Nuit bottle, except it is kind of like a slim line. I like it. It's got a cool design. It is about half the mLs. Well, just over half the mLs. The typical bottle is 105 mils. This is 55 mils. And it looks like they just kind of sliced it in half. But it's still got a dangly thing, so you got that going for you. And what this is apparently supposed to be a clone of, I only have a sample of it. Is it full bottle worthy? Yeah, I'm probably going to end up getting it. I've never been a Creed fangirl, but a lot of these newer ones, and when I say newer, I mean Viking Clone and newer, I actually really enjoy. I have Delphinus. I'll probably end up getting Centaurus at some point, and I'll probably end up getting this one, which there's really no markings around it. But anyway, it's Aventus Absolu, so I just have the tester of it. I sprayed it on here, I sprayed it on skin. I cannot lie, this is really good in my opinion. It kind of is full bottle worthy. But let's go ahead and talk about Pursuits, but not before we look at this ridiculous presentation. So this is the box it comes in. Let's start here, work our way up. So you open it like that, and then, oh, another box within a box. And then you have to unbutton it like you're unbuttoning a shirt. Don't worry, it's silicone. And then, bang, you take that off. Oh, there's the box. All right. And then you open it and it's in there underneath this. So it is a pretty big adventure to get it. And there's a whole write-up. I'm not going to read it. This is just a really intense boxing situation. So I'm going to put it back because I think it's going to take forever for me to put it back if I try to do it on camera. So we're just going to throw it in the box, even though the silicone thing is making it a real nightmare. Stand by. Okay, so after wearing this, I think I was initially pretty torn about it. I'm going to smell it off strip today. I wore it on skin multiple times, but today I don't want to wear this. I want to wear something else for my scent of the day. So quick reminder off this. Okay, so this kind of takes you into the Aventus Absolu territory, okay? I don't think it gets you fully there though. So in my opinion, it's not one-to-one. It is, in my opinion, fruitier. On my skin, like in the late dry down, the fruity notes kind of disappear and it's got like a darkness to it. But the rest of the life of it, other than the late dry down, I actually find Aventus Absolu to be darker. And I find Aventus Absolu to be spicier. And I don't know if it's a me thing or what, but I don't really find them one-to-one. Now, I will also say this. Aventus Absolu is pricey. It's definitely more expensive than the regular Aventus. I think the 75 ml bottle gets a little bit closer to the $300 mark. I've seen higher, obviously, but I've seen lower. Not by a whole bunch, but you can definitely shop it around and get a pretty decent deal on it. Decent in comparison to like the retail price. Not super good. You're not going to be getting it for like $150. I mean, I definitely haven't even seen a secondhand bottle go for that. But you can shop it around and get it for cheaper than the retail price tag. However, this guy right here, you can get for $50, sometimes less. People have said they bought it off TikTok with their coupons. The only thing is TikTok is like a 50-50 with, you have to be really careful with the vendor that you pick it up from. Anyway, we're not here to talk about pricing. I mean, not yet. We are here to talk about the scent profile. So here we go, right here. Yeah, it's like fruity, musky. It has spices. I just feel like the spices don't pop as much because the fruitiness pops more versus the Aventus Absolu. This is the dry down here as well. I really like the dry down. In my opinion, the dry down of this Aventus Absolu, actual Aventus Absolu, is a lot more mature than the dry down of the Precious because I just feel like there's more fruitiness that comes out in this. Again, off my skin in the late dry down, it has like this dark earthiness to it. Let's go ahead and read the notes. I don't know if you guys even care about that stuff. The notes of this are pineapple, okay, there's too many notes of this. I'm not going to read them all, but you've got like your citruses, your pineapple, your pepper, moss, ambroxan, vanilla, leather. And you are going to smell the pineapple, obviously. And the oak moss is definitely present. The vanilla and the leather I want to mention, because I didn't realize that this had a leather note, but you are going to smell leather in here, so that actually makes sense. And the vanilla is present as well. I feel like the vanilla and the leather are kind of blended together, so you're going to smell them pretty jointly. You'll smell the black pepper. I don't get the amount of anise that I think I was personally hoping for, and I think that's kind of the difference here. I get it from here. I get it from Aventus Absolu. So I think the spiciness is more prevalent in Aventus Absolu. You can completely disagree with me. The thing is, the sweetness and the fruitiness in Precious, I don't think I'm saying that right, are more dominant. So like in the dry down, you'll get more spiciness as the fruitiness kind of subsides. But for me, it doesn't go in the same direction as Absolute. But again, there is a pretty massive price difference. So my only thing is, if you think that that extra spiciness, that like being able to smell the anise is worth you spending the extra, do it. Again, I preferred it more. Am I definitely going to pick up a bottle? I don't know. I feel like I'm testing 24/7 lately, so there's really no time for me to wear anything. So I may not. Do I think it's worth it? Like if I quit the game completely, would I pick it up? Yeah, probably. I think it's a really good one. I love the note of anise, and I know that that is like a hit or miss with a lot of people. I just really love it, especially when it's really well blended. And I think they did a good job with Absolute. I have multiple clones, and that spiciness that I get from the actual Absolute, I don't think has really been hit with the clones. To be full transparent, that is what I think that they are missing. Do I think that all the clones I have are pretty good? Yeah. And this one bang for like buck in terms of like the price you can get it for, which I don't remember. I think I paid around 50. I'll pop it up here. I got it from Fragrance By. Everything I've been picking up lately has been Fragrance By, but there's a couple hauls from Joma Shop as well. Fragrance By has just had a lot of new drops lately. This bottle I don't hate. Let's go ahead and talk about performance. So I was thinking that I wasn't getting good performance off of it, but realistically, I'm getting good longevity. I'm getting good projection. I guess not the projection I expected with Armaf, but I'm going to be very transparent with this as well. I have a ton of Armafs, and this is a pretty new release. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the longer this sits, the stronger it gets. The reason I'm saying it's not super beast mode is because I wore it to work, and I have other Armafs like Armaf, Club de Nuit. It's their Elixir one. It's like the Sauvage-ish mixed with Aventus. That one I cannot wear to work. It is way too strong. This, no one said anything at work, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's good. I sprayed 5 sprays, but you have to be pretty close to my scent bubble to be able to smell it. However, again, Armaf, they sit and they get beastly. So I'm not going to go ahead and say it's not going to be a beast. I'm assuming that it probably will be. Longevity is going to be over 8 hours, and I'm going to assume it'll be well over 10 once this thing really sits there and matures more. So I'm not going to knock performance. I just really can't knock performance. Typically, if something's going to be a poor performer, you can tell right off the cuff. I know that this is going to be a strong performer right off the cuff. Who can wear it? I think that actual Aventus Absolu is a lot more masculine. This has fruitiness to where, like, if someone a little bit more feminine wanted to try it out, I think you could pull it off, all honesty. Although Aventus Absolu could be rossed by a boss. That's my opinion. I don't think Aventus Absolu is something that is going to appeal to a younger crowd. This, I actually think, would be more appeal for a younger person. Again, if a younger person wants like a darker, spicier scent, maybe they would like Aventus Absolu. I just think this maybe opens the door for more people to like it. I think it's possibly a little bit more wearable, a little bit more versatile than Aventus Absolu. I think somebody who typically dresses up, maybe like suit and tie, maybe like a boss lady, that's the type of person that could rock Aventus Absolu as a daily driver. Other than that, I don't really think you can. Aventus Absolu, I would definitely dress up. This, you could get a little more casual. You can get away with a little bit more casual. So I think that's really what's going to set it apart and make it more desirable for more people. I know a lot of people out there have Aventus Absolu, but picked up multiple bottles of this, and I think that's kind of the key. The versatility of this one, I feel like you could wear it year round, where Aventus Absolu, I think, is more of a cooler weather scent, a little bit more dressed up. This, I think you could easily wear on a date night. Dress it up, dress it down. It's just really easy to wear. Compliment factor, I didn't get any, but I am assuming the more I wear this and the more it matures, the more I'm going to get. It definitely has the compliment getting DNA. And price, it's about $50 for 55 ml. Kind of expensive for Armaf. For the quality you're getting, I actually think it's pretty good. I think they did a good job. I honestly think they've been doing a good job in general. If you've tried this, let me know about down below. Let people know what you think of it. As always, remember to like this video if you like to be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!